Okay, so today I'm making Slovak chicken. This is a Slovak recipe near the Czech Republic area. So you just want to brown your onions till they're a little bit caramelized, like that. And then you're going to put your chicken breast in. I have the split breast, but you can also use the chicken thighs with the skin on it. Okay, so now you're going to add in your pepper on each side. I put the skin side down first. You're going to add the pepper and then salt and just eyeball it. You just want to get it good enough to season it on both sides. So you'll do the same on the other side. Just want to kind of sear the chicken just a little bit on each side till it's like got a little bit of a brown coating, just a little bit. Just adds to the flavor of the dinner. Okay, so I got one side seared there, and then we're going to do the other side the same, just the salt and the pepper. And the reason why I have a brown coating is because I added some butter to the pan. So I did about, I want to say I put like a third stick of butter in the bottom and just some olive oil mixed together. And basically seared it in that. You can use just olive oil if you want, but I find the butter just makes it more flavorful. Okay, so I'm just going to let that cook for a couple minutes. Okay, so it's seared on both sides, and now what I'm going to do is just add in 3 tablespoons, heaping tablespoons of paprika. That is the key to this whole thing. You could actually do 4. I'll probably do like 3.5. But you could do up to 4 if you want. It just depends on the flavor. Like how much chicken you have too, if you want more flavor or less, but it's really flavorful just with this amount here. And you're just going to kind of like get it mixed up. You want to turn the heat off so it's not you know, overcooking there. So just kind of want to stir it. Okay, so I stirred in my paprika in the bottom. Just lifted up the chicken a little bit and stirred that in, and you can see it's there. So now with the heat still off, you're just going to pour your water in. I just have a really big cup. Probably you want to just fill it until it coats over the top of the chicken. So you just want to see it like if it needs more water. So if the chicken is not in the water, you need to add more sauce. Or not more sauce, you need to add more water. This will make a sauce later, but you want to make sure that it, you know, you have enough water in there so it cooks properly. Okay, so just got a little bit more. It's about fully coated right there. And then you're going to add a little bit more salt to this. And you can add more pepper too. And now that you add that, you're going to let it cook for about 1 hour and 10 minutes on medium-high heat. And then I'll come back and show you how to do the sauce. Also, I recommend making a side of white rice with this. Just make as much as you want. So just white rice, you can do minute rice or you can just cook it. I just do the normal white rice in the bag. Follow the instructions, the long grain enriched rice, and I serve that on top of it on side of the chicken and put the sauce on top. It's really good. So okay, so once the chicken is cooked, you're going to take the chicken out of the pan here. So I basically have taken it out, set it aside here on the plate. So you take it out of the pot, put it here, and take the skin off. So you're left with some of the liquid because I actually put most of the liquid in the bowl. So just take like half of the liquid and put it in the bowl and just leave a little bit left. And then what you're going to do is you're going to add 1/4 cup of flour, because we're going to make our sauce and it's going to thicken. And then you're going to do 1/2 cup of sour cream. Okay, so once I've added the flour and the sour cream, you just want to stir everything together. And you're going to stir it and get the chunks out, to take the chunks out of the flour, and stir it until it's really smooth. And then when you see there's no more chunks, you're going to add it back into the stove and turn the stove on medium-high heat. And you're going to turn it up till it thickens, and then turn it back to low. And then it's ready to serve over the chicken and rice. Okay, so we're about like that, and I'm going to put it back into the sauce. Okay, so I poured it back in, and then you're just going to stir it real good. And you're going to just cook that flour out. So about like 2 minutes. You just want to keep stirring, and mine is already thick. Just after being on a minute on the stove here. So just keep stirring, cooking that flour out. And you can add more salt and pepper at this point. And if you want, you can put your chicken back in and cover it with the sauce and then dish it up. Or you can just put the chicken on the plate and add your white rice. I've made some white rice here. And you just put the white rice next to the chicken and add the sauce on top. This is a really good recipe. My husband's from Slovakia area, so I've been making this for quite some time, and it's one of our favorite recipes. I'm also Czech, so a lot of Czech people from Czech Republic probably would like this. I'm sure it's popular over there. It's also Hungarian as well. But yeah, my sauce is thickened. Try it. If you like this recipe, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to. And thanks for watching. Have a good day. And that is the finished product right here. Very good dinner. So I hope you enjoy it.